Welcome to the Wisdom Zodiac, the place where your horoscope is only the beginning of the journey. If you're tired of vague predictions and want something more, you've come to the right place. Here, we go beyond just reading the stars. We blend ancient astrology with timeless philosophical wisdom to help you understand not just what's happening in the cosmos, but what it actually means for your life, right here, right now. Each zodiac sign will get 3 powerful tools to navigate the week ahead. First, a clear, grounded horoscope that cuts through the noise and tells you what you really need to know about the celestial activity. No fluff, just facts. Second, you'll get an actionable insight. This is a practical piece of advice, a strategy you can apply immediately to your work, your relationships, or your personal growth. And third, we'll give you a focused affirmation. This isn't just a feel-good phrase. It's a powerful statement designed.
Aries, the fearless pioneer.
This week pushes you to back your big talk with focused action. Old distractions are losing their shine, and you're feeling the difference between being busy and being truly driven. Treat your time like sacred fuel. Only spend it on what actually moves your life forward.
Ancient wisdom.
Knowledge is like a garden. If it is not cultivated, it cannot be harvested. African proverb. This proverb is a reminder that potential isn't the same as progress. You already have instincts, ideas, and courage, but unless you regularly invest in them through practice, study, and disciplined effort, they won't bear fruit. Wisdom becomes power only when you consistently work the soil of your life.
Actionable insights.
Identify one goal that really matters this week, like career, health, or a passion project. Break it into one 20-minute cultivation block per day. Include focused learning, deliberate practice, or strategic planning. At the end of the week, review how 7 short sessions change your momentum and clarity.
Your affirmation.
I turn my potential into power by showing up for what matters day after day.
Type "I claim this" in the comments to lock in this energy. Taurus, the verdant sentinel.
You're being nudged out of autopilot and into upgrades. Patterns around comfort, money, and routine are up for review, and you can feel where life has gotten a bit too predictable. A small but intentional change in your habits now opens doors that pure willpower never could.
Ancient wisdom.
He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Muhammad Ali, American activist and athlete. Ali's words cut through the illusion that safety and success always go together. For you, real stability now comes from smart risk and calculated moves that stretch your comfort zone, not reckless leaps. The courage to change your trajectory, even slightly, often matters more than stubbornly staying the same.
Actionable insights.
Write down 3 areas where you're clearly playing small, like income, relationships, or self-expression. Choose one, then take a measured risk. Ask for better pay, speak an uncomfortable truth, or try a new way of showing up. Document the outcome to teach your nervous system that not all risk is danger, some of it is growth.
Your affirmation.
I choose courageous adjustments over stagnant comfort, trusting that bold steps build real security.
Type "I claim this" in the comments to lock in this energy. Gemini, the twin scribes.
Conversations hit deeper this week, whether you plan for it or not. People are more honest with you, and your words land with extra impact. This isn't the week for small talk. It's the week to ask better questions and let the truth reshape your plans.
Ancient wisdom.
The earth is a beehive. We all enter by the same door, but live in different cells. African proverb. This proverb speaks to your gift, moving between cells and understanding different perspectives. Everyone you meet shares the same human core, but lives in a unique reality. When you listen from that awareness, you become a translator between worlds. someone who can make people feel seen, while also connecting the bigger pattern.
Actionable Insights.
In 3 key conversations this week, pause and silently name the cell the other person lives in, like their main worry, value, or priority. Then respond in a way that honors their reality, not just yours. After each conversation, jot down what shifted when you met them where they are, instead of pulling them where you are.
Your affirmation.
I use my curiosity and words to connect worlds, not just win arguments.
Type "I claim this" in the comments to lock in this energy. Cancer, the Lunar Guardian.
Money, worth, and security themes are louder than usual. You're seeing where emotional comfort and financial comfort don't fully match and where you've been underestimating your own value. This week supports both emotional boundaries and practical upgrades to how you earn or manage resources.
Ancient Wisdom.
The cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. Joseph Campbell, American mythologist. For you, the cave is often a tough conversation about money, needs, or limits. Avoiding it keeps you safe in the short term, but stuck in the long term. When you step toward what you fear, like asking for what you're worth, saying no, or looking honestly at your numbers, you discover not just treasure, but new self-respect.
Actionable Insights.
Choose one financial action you've been putting off, like checking a statement, negotiating a rate, or setting a boundary around support. Create a calm container that includes a quiet space, a pen, and a time limit of 30 minutes. Take one concrete step, then record how you feel afterward versus how you felt while avoiding it.
Your affirmation.
I face what I fear around money and needs, knowing that honest courage unlocks my security.
Type "I claim this" in the comments to lock in this energy. Leo, the Solar Sovereign.
Spotlight energy follows you this week, whether you're ready or not. People notice your efforts, your presence, and your attitude, so it matters what you choose to radiate. This is a prime window to reset your personal brand, including how you show up, lead, and handle attention.
Ancient Wisdom.
Excellence is never an accident. It is always the result of high intention, sincere effort, and intelligent execution. Aristotle, Greek philosopher. Aristotle's breakdown fits your path perfectly. Intention is your vision, effort is your heart, execution is your strategy. Natural charisma will get you into the room, but excellence keeps you there and raises your impact. When you consciously align all 3, your leadership shifts from performance to legacy.
Actionable Insights.
Pick one area where you want to be undeniably excellent, like art, leadership, or communication. Write down your high intention, including what you're aiming for, the sincere effort you're willing to commit daily, and one way to improve your execution this week, like better tools, feedback, or planning. Revisit this list every night to keep your standard high.
Your affirmation.
I treat my gifts with respect, turning raw talent into real excellence through daily devotion.
Type "I claim this" in the comments to lock in this energy. Virgo, the Hermetic Alchemist.
Behind-the-scenes work and inner processing are highlighted. You may feel less social, but more reflective, noticing patterns that don't match who you're becoming. This is a powerful week to update your inner software, like your beliefs, habits, and quiet routines that quietly run your life.
Ancient Wisdom.
If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. African proverb. Your instinct is often to fix, refine, and carry everything yourself. This proverb reframes efficiency. Speed isn't the same as success. Letting in the right people, emotionally or practically, may slow you down in the moment, but multiplies your capacity over time. Sustainability, not solo perfection, is the real win.
Actionable Insights.
List one area where you're clearly overloaded, like work tasks, emotional labor, or home responsibilities. Identify one person who could share even a small piece of that load. Ask for specific help or collaboration this week, and notice how your nervous system responds when you're not the only one holding everything.
Your affirmation.
I allow support into my life, knowing that shared effort creates stronger, wiser outcomes.
Type "I claim this" in the comments to lock in this energy. Libra, the blind arbiter.
Your social world is active and important right now. Friendships, collaborations, or community roles feel more defining, and you're noticing which spaces truly support your growth. This week wants you to upgrade from pleasing everyone to consciously choosing your people and your causes.
Ancient wisdom.
The middle way is the safest. Ovid, Roman poet. In today's terms, Ovid is talking about skillful nuance. Not every situation needs a dramatic yes or no. Often the wisest move is a calibrated, thoughtful response. For you, that means honoring your gift for balance without sliding into self-betrayal. The middle way is not compromise at your expense. It's the path that protects both truth and harmony.
Actionable insights.
When a social decision feels like a tug of war between cancel or overextend, confront or stay quiet, pause and write down two extremes. Then design a third option that meets your needs and keeps the relationship healthy. That third option includes shorter plans, gentle honesty, and clearer boundaries. Try this at least twice this week and note how it shifts the dynamic.
Your affirmation.
I create balanced choices that honor both my needs and my connections.
Type "I claim this" in the comments to lock in this energy. Scorpio, the Phoenix Oracle.
Career, reputation, and long-term goals are in sharp focus. You're seeing where you've outgrown an old role or where you've been hiding parts of your power to keep things stable. This week supports bolder moves in how you present your skills and what you're willing to aim for.
Ancient wisdom.
The womb is the place where the light enters you. Rumi, Persian poet and Sufi mystic. Professionally, your most painful lessons often became your deepest strengths. The projects that failed, the bosses who underestimated you, the risks that didn't land, all of them trained your perception and resilience. When you integrate those experiences, instead of resenting them, they become the inner light that guides your next big decision.
Actionable insights.
Pick one difficult career experience that still has emotional charge. Write out what happened, then list 3 concrete skills or insights you gained because of it. Those skills could be communication, boundaries, strategy, or discernment. This week, consciously use at least one of those strengths in a current work situation and watch how it changes your posture and confidence.
Your affirmation.
I turn my professional scars into wisdom, leading from depth instead of defensiveness.
Type "I claim this" in the comments to lock in this energy. Sagittarius, the cosmic voyager.
Big picture thinking is your default, but this week feels especially strong. Travel, study, teaching, or spiritual exploration could simultaneously call you. At the same time, you're being asked to connect your ideals to a more grounded, sustainable rhythm in your daily life.
Ancient wisdom.
The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. Lao Tzu, Chinese philosopher. You live for the 1,000 miles, the vision, the adventure, the meaning. Lao Tzu reminds you that without the first step, and the next, and the next, the journey stays imaginary. Wisdom here is not shrinking your dreams, but respecting the power of humble, repeatable action that actually moves you down the road.
Actionable insights.
Choose one major dream, creative, spiritual, or professional. Break it into 10 tiny steps, then circle the one you can realistically complete in under 30 minutes today. Do it. Repeat with a new step each day this week. At the end of the week, notice how much closer you feel, not just in theory, but in practice.
Your affirmation.
I honor my big vision through small, consistent actions that bring it to life.
Type "I claim this" in the comments to lock in this energy. Capricorn, the timekeeper.
Power, resources, and long-term commitments are on your mind. You're more aware of where you hold responsibility for others and where you might be carrying more than is actually fair. This week helps you renegotiate how energy, money, and effort are shared.
Ancient wisdom.
A society grows great when old men plant trees whose shade they know they shall never sit in. Greek proverb. Your nature already understands this. You think in decades, not days. But this proverb invites a subtle refinement. Legacy doesn't mean self-erasure. Planting trees for others is powerful, but you're also allowed to sit under some of that shade while you're alive. Wise responsibility includes caring for your future self, not just the world.
Actionable insights.
Write down your top 3 responsibilities: family, work, or community. For each, note whether your contribution feels sustainable or quietly resentful. Choose one area and adjust the balance. Delegate, ask for compensation, or redefine expectations. Let your long-term vision include conditions that are fair to you now, not just later.
Your affirmation.
I build lasting structures that honor both my contribution and my well-being.
Type I claim this in the comments to lock in this energy. Aquarius, the star bearer.
This week highlights your relationships and how they reflect who you're becoming. You may see clearly where an old dynamic, agreement, or identity no longer fits. Rather than blowing things up, you're supported in innovating the way you relate. Think new boundaries, new agreements, or new types of connection.
Ancient wisdom.
The secret to change is to focus all of your energy not on fighting the old, but on building the new. Socrates, Greek philosopher. For you, this is a relational manifesto. It's easy to spend energy mentally arguing with how someone should be different or how past should have gone another way. Socrates redirects your genius toward design, ways to create the new pattern you want. Model it, offer it, and invite others into it instead of trying to fix the old one.
Actionable insights.
Pick one relationship or recurring interaction that feels stuck. Define one specific behavioral pattern you want to change in tone, timing, or boundaries. This week, change your side of the pattern consistently. Speak sooner, say less, schedule differently, or opt out of the usual script. Observe how the dynamic shifts when you quietly build the new instead of arguing with the old.
Your affirmation.
I reshape my relationships by living my truth and modeling the future I want to share.
Type I claim this in the comments to lock in this energy. Pisces, the dream weaver.
Your inner world and daily world are in conversation now. Emotions, dreams, and subtle signals from your body are louder and harder to ignore. This week asks you to treat your sensitivity as data, not weakness, and to build routines that actually fit the way you're wired.
Ancient wisdom.
Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. Oscar Wilde, Irish playwright. For you, this isn't just a cute quote. It's a survival rule. When you force yourself into someone else's schedule, productivity style, or emotional template, your system short-circuits. Wilde's reminder points you back to radical self-honesty. Your intuition, pace, and creative flow are your greatest assets when you stop apologizing for them.
Actionable insights.
Track one day in detail. See when you feel most clear, most tired, most inspired, or most drained. Then adjust one part of your routine this week to match that data. Move deep work to your peak time, add rest where you dip, or place spiritual practice where you naturally feel open. Let your life wrap around your nature, not the other way around.
Your affirmation.
I design my days around my true nature, trusting that my sensitivity is a powerful guide.
Type I claim this in the comments to lock in this energy.
Thank you for tuning in to the Wisdom Zodiac. If this week's insights resonated with your higher self, remember to like the video so this energy continues to grow. Be sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell so you never miss a weekly horoscope. And if someone you love could use a little cosmic clarity, share this reading with your friends and family so they can align with their path too.